Hello everybody, it's Mirialda here once again, and welcome back to another figure unboxing. Woohoo! More figures for me! Yay! So yes, as you can see, we have a non-Dullahan Scathach. Or Scathach, or Scathach, or Sukasahah, or Scathach. However you want to say her name. This is Plum's version of her. And she looks good. She has big boobs, and the outfit just makes her look so muscular and strong, and yeah. And she's quite beautiful as well. Now, Plum's version, they did have an issue where a very large number of them arrived with her neck broken and her head separated. Mine did not have that issue, so yay. But we're not here to look at Plum's version of Scathach. We're here to look at QuesQ's version of her. So yes, this is Scathach, or Scathach, or Sukasahah, or Lancer. Yeah, you can just say Lancer. She is from Fate Grand Order, and is manufactured by QuesQ, and is a 1/7 scale figure. I bought her from Ami brand new. She cost me 12,840 yen, or about $117.81 US. I held off on her for a long time and finally gave in and bought her on September 19th of 2017, and she was released September 28th of 2017. So she wasn't on order for long, and then she came here with my September haul. So there is the front of her box. There is the side of her box. There is the back of her box with a nice full view of her. And there is the other side. There is the top of her box. And there is the bottom with some information that I cannot read. Now this figure from QuesQ is a 1/7 scale figure. And in my opinion, it is actually quite large, especially considering it's from QuesQ. Now, the reason I say that is I do have a couple of their figures already. Granted, they are 1/8 scales, but they're typically pretty tiny. For instance, that's a 1/8 scale Usami Mizugi from QuesQ. Yes, tiny compared to 1/7 scale. So, yay. Put Usami off to the side. So let's go ahead and get Scathach open and see what she looks like. From the prototypes, pictures, and everything, as far as I can tell, she should be pretty much night and day better compared to the Plum version. So we shall see. This box is a very heavy corrugated cardboard box, and she is quite large, so she's going to be fairly expensive to ship. So we'll go ahead and pull her out. Pull out the instructions, and the inside is just that wine burgundy color. It's a solid color, so yay. Ooh, this is a first. Full color instructions. So it's showing you how to put her gay bulg into her hands. And there she is in the blister packaging. So there's the front, the side, the back. Gay bulg is in a separate blister, all to itself, and it is very long. There's the other side, and back to the front. And Milo wants attention. I gave him barely any when I got home, and he's letting me know about it. So let's start getting this open. We'll start with the accessory. That. We'll try to pop it open, and we cannot, so we gotta cut some more tape. So, yes, it's very red, very shiny, very blurry because it won't focus on it, and very long. And the tips are quite pointy, so be careful not to blunt them and not to stab yourself. Just real quick, put that off to the side. We'll pull Plum's up and we'll just do a quick comparison. So it's about a quarter of an inch longer, and it is definitely a shinier red, brighter colors. I think it looks good. The sculpting is pretty much the same, though. And this one I do not believe separates at all. So yeah, push her back off to the side. And now we'll get to the meat and potatoes of the figure. Well, yeah. With a very secure blister packaging. And we shall start with the potatoes, which is the base. So she has a solid metal peg and a little formed plastic support for her foot. And you have her magic seal. Circle, summoning circle, I don't know. It's a pretty plain black disc otherwise. It does have some nice texturing on it. So I think it looks okay. And then the meat of the figure. The actual figure itself. A little bit of blister or bubble wrap stuck to her foot. Yeah, there she is. There's the booty shot. So yes, let's put this off to the side and try to do some close-ups. So there is her face. She is, from what I can tell, a fairly expressionless character, so it makes sense that she's not a happy smiling girl. The hair is sculpted very nicely, lots and lots of details in it. From the top, the typical seam line is still there, but it blends in with the hair quite nicely. You can see a couple added on pieces, like right there, but it's not bad. There's another one. It's in the back, so you're typically not going to see it. But yes, the hair definitely has lots of sculpting details, and it's got some good shading in it too. It goes from like a lighter color to almost black. Well, not almost black, but a darker color. Hand is done quite nicely, along with her other hand. Does not appear that there are any like peg holes in her hands, so she just holds on to the Gaybulg. You got the little shiny armor pieces on her shoulder, and of course the big giant boobs. The body line on Scathach is just so nice. That's why I bought her, really. She's got good armpits, side boob. She's got some pert nipples on under that tight suit. And she has the vacuum sealed belly button. So it is what it is. Some shiny armor stuff on her legs. And her boots also look pretty good, if you're into this style of boots. I think it'd be a little better without the pointiness, but it is what it is. Her back, you can kind of see it from this angle. There is a spine line in there, but it's mostly hidden by her hair. A couple of shiny metal pieces. Now when I say metal, it's still plastic, it's just metallic paint, but it's supposed to represent metal. And of course, the crotch shot. And the crotch shot from another angle. Now there was another exclusive version of this figure from Wonder Festival where she was like a different version of her. So her outfit was less purple and more black, and she had a mask on. And I said, hell no to that. I need to see her face. So let's get her together. We'll put her on the base. There is a hole in her foot for the peg. It is a pretty tight fit. And then Gaybulg. It looks like it says do the bottom first and... Number 1, maybe it's saying avoid the hair. Number 2, top hand. Number 3, bottom hand. So, we'll spin her around to the back. we'll go up through the hair, yeah, and put it in her top hand. Kind of snaps into there. And then we'll put it into her bottom hand, avoiding hair as well, and it kind of snaps into there as well. And that's pretty much all the assembly there is to her. Put her on the turntable, and since she's out of the box, we can adjust the camera a little bit, bring her closer, and try to focus on her. Now, I have noticed with the Plum one, and it's kind of happening here too, the camera with her dark outfit, it really washes out her face, but there is a lot of nice details in the face. So we'll try to do a close-up afterwards as well. Just want to try pushing the lance up a little bit more, because that's how it is in the picture. So get her in the center, and we shall spin her. Make her nice and dizzy. So yes, I think she looks good. I mean, the body sculpt and everything is a very similar one to Plum's one, but the hair is definitely much better. And fine detail wise, like paint wise, I do have to go with QuesQ's a little bit. But I mean, the Plum one is still good. She was more expensive though. So let's try to maybe do a little bit more of a close-up on her face. Focus. So she's got a little bit of lip gloss on it looks like. Her eyes are kind of looking off to the side. And she goes blurry. Yeah, I think she looks good. If we pick her up and tilt her a little bit, I do not actually see any ears on her, but it is what it is. So now we shall do a little bit more of a close-up comparison between the two. So QuesQ's, the base is a tad smaller. They are about the same height. Bring the camera a little closer and tilt them up. The gay bulbs are pretty much in the same angle, same position as on each of them. But the pose is slightly different with the legs. And the head is tilted a little bit different. So overall, they are similar, quite similar. But they have enough differences. There they are from the back. And if I pick the phone up again, we can, I mean, just look at this hair difference. Like the sculpting and the strands are a little bit finer. This one, they're a little bit more chunky and not as shaded, I don't think. But I do think there are more of them. So it's up to you which ones you like better. They both have the giant boobs. So yeah. This is Scathach. Before I close it out, I just wanted to bring Usami Mizuki up once again, just to compare the heights. So yes, 1/7 scale, 1/8 scale. Very, very, very tiny 1/8. Pretty large 1/7. So QuesQ, their scales are kind of crazy. But yes, now we can close it out. This is Scathach, Lancer, whatever you want to call her, Scathach. She is from Fate Grand Order. She is manufactured by QuesQ and is a 1/7 scale figure. I bought her from Ami brand new. She will cost 12,840 yen or $117.81. And she was released on September 28th of 2017. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm out. Look at those boobs. Bye-bye.